Hello there, and welcome. Well, in lieu of an interview today, I thought I would show you the typical breakfast I used to make for my brother John when he came to visit. And it turns out I'm terrible at it now. You know, thinking back, I don't think it's been more than 4 months between visits from John since I started living in this town in 1992, which is, you know, a long time ago. Over 30 years ago. But I thought I'd make his breakfast, demonstrate how I made his breakfast for you, because none of the ways that I did the things that I did are in recipe books. But it was disastrous. I got my oldest brother, Dean, who's visiting, to help me a little bit with it. But it just went very, very badly. So I am going to show it to you because I think knowing some of the things that I know are helpful. But I must warn you, it's quite terrible. So the first thing, I usually made bacon and eggs for John for breakfast. And I made the eggs over easy. I usually did 2 eggs, but for the demonstration I just did 1. And I've just done 1. And I usually gave him a small piece of bread, maybe half an English muffin, because he had to be careful about his carb intake. And so I toast the bread in the toaster oven. I'd always put butter on it and toast it after it's butter. It's how you do it in the toaster oven, which is, I think, better than a regular toaster, although some people, I'm getting sidetracked. I make bacon, thick cut bacon, and I always start it in a cold pan. Starting it in a cold pan helps it render to crispy better. He liked bacon crispy, and that's the way I made it for him, crispy. And then, of course, I would make him orange ribbons. And orange ribbons are really easy to make, but they look sort of spiffy on the plate. They look a little bit magical. So I'll demonstrate how to make orange ribbons. I always gave him some sort of fruit with the bacon and eggs and toast. The other thing I always put out was green chili. John liked green chili on his plate. And when I say green chili, I mean New Mexico green chili. And so that is why, even though this is in no way a paid-for thing, that I have no idea who runs this company, but 505 Hatch Green Chili was his preferred type of green chili. And so that's what I served with his breakfast. He always had green chili over his eggs. So that's the demonstration for today, and I hope it's of some use somehow.
Now it's recording.
Okay.
It says rec. There's an egg. There's a skillet. Look, the egg's turning. Ooh. Instantaneous physiochemical reaction. Uh-oh. I just stepped in the cat food. Oh. Now, what are you doing? I mean, why are you doing what you're doing?
Well, because this is the fastest way to make an egg.
Yeah, but why?
I'm showing how I made breakfast when John and Carolyn would visit.
But now, Oh, okay. It stuck to your spatula.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Stuck to your spatula. Yeah.
Okay, you can stop recording.
I don't know how.
Okay.
Family coverage to Self+1, but I couldn't do it over the computer, and I haven't been able. Haven't.
Well, you see how it went. You see. Uh, One of the things I have to say about John, he was always such a good sport. Whenever I made him something, he was always very kind and complimentary about it. And he often said that he and his wife Carol used to love to come to my house because they had the breakfast they want. And I will say this, Carol preferred scrambled eggs, and I do scramble eggs in a separate pan, but I use olive oil, and I strongly suggest that if you're an egg scrambler, you try olive oil rather than just butter or just bacon fat. So, that's that. That's all I have for today. It's a weird episode, I know, but I hope you have a glorious rest of the day, and I hope you see me again, you gorgeous people.